Chapter 1, The Day the Sky Burned. The sky did not crack with thunder. It tore. At exactly 3:17 Universal Time Coordinated, every satellite orbiting Earth transmitted the same image before going silent, a massive black structure emerging from a rip in space itself. It wasn't a ship. It was a fleet. Within minutes, panic spread across every continent. Governments scrambled, militaries mobilized, and scientists stared in horror as the laws of physics seemed to bend around the alien armada. They called themselves the Virex Dominion. And their message was simple. Kneel, or be erased. Chapter 2, Silence Before the Storm. For 12 hours, the world held its breath. The Virex didn't attack immediately. Instead, they hovered. Watching. Waiting. Cities were evacuated. Fighters launched. Nuclear submarines moved into position. In Washington, Beijing, Moscow, Delhi, and Islamabad, leaders argued. Some wanted to negotiate. Some wanted to surrender. But humanity had one thing the Virex didn't expect. Defiance. Chapter 3, The First Strike. It came without warning. A single beam of violet energy shot from orbit, and erased an entire military base in seconds. No explosion. No sound. Just, gone. That was the moment the world realized. This wasn't a war. It was an execution. Chapter 4, Humanity's Answer. General Marcus Hale stood in the war room, staring at the screen. "Sir," a young officer whispered, "they're asking for surrender terms." Hale didn't blink. "No." The room went silent. "They think we'll kneel," Hale said. "They think fear makes us weak." He turned. "They're about to learn what it really does." Chapter 5, Fire from the Ground. Missiles launched from every corner of Earth. Hundreds. Thousands. They streaked into the sky like a storm of vengeance. The Virex ships didn't dodge. They didn't need to. Energy shields flared, and every missile detonated harmlessly. The aliens responded instantly. Cities burned. Oceans boiled. Humanity was losing. Chapter 6, The Turning Point. Deep beneath a mountain bunker, a classified project was activated. Project Aegis. Experimental weapons. Prototype armor. AI-assisted combat systems. Humanity's last gamble. Deploy everything, Hale ordered. Even the unfinished ones. He paused. Especially those. Chapter 7, The Soldiers Who Would Not Break. Captain Arya Khan adjusted her armor as the dropship shook violently. Below her, the battlefield was chaos. Alien walkers. Energy storms. Burning cities. "Remember," she told her squad, "we're not fighting to win." They looked at her. "We're fighting so humanity doesn't die quietly." The doors opened. And they jumped into hell. Chapter 8, Monsters Meet Humans. The Virex warriors were terrifying. Towering. Armored. Relentless. But they had never faced something like humans before. A species that fought even when outmatched. That adapted mid-battle. That refused to stop. Arya's squad tore through alien lines with raw determination. For every human that fell, 10 more pushed forward. Chapter 9, The Cost of Survival. Victory didn't come easily. Cities were reduced to ash. Millions were lost. Entire countries went silent. But something strange began to happen. The Virex started to hesitate. For the first time in their history. They were taking losses. Chapter 10, Fear Changes Sides. Inside the alien flagship, a Virex commander watched the battle feeds. "This is impossible," it hissed. "Humans should have surrendered." Another replied. "They don't behave logically." The commander's voice trembled. "They fight like they have nothing to lose." Chapter 11, Humanity Evolves. The war changed humanity. New weapons were built overnight. Strategies evolved daily. Soldiers became legends. And one truth became clear. Humans weren't just surviving. They were adapting faster than the enemy. Chapter 12, The Counterattack. For the first time, humanity went on the offensive. Using captured alien tech, they launched a direct assault into orbit. It was insane. It was risky. It was exactly what humans do best. Arya stood at the front of the assault team. Let's take the fight to them. Chapter 13, War in the Stars. Space became a battlefield. Fighters clashed. Ships exploded. Humans boarded alien vessels, fighting in zero gravity, room by room. The Virex had conquered hundreds of worlds. But none had ever invaded them back. Until now. Chapter 14, The Truth About Fear. During the battle, Arya faced a Virex commander. It towered over her. Stronger. Faster. Why do you resist? It demanded. You cannot win. Arya smiled. We don't need to win. She raised her weapon. We just need to make you lose. Chapter 15, Breaking the Dominion. The turning point came when humanity destroyed the Central Command ship. Without it, the Virex fleet lost coordination. Chaos spread. For the first time, the invaders were vulnerable. Chapter 16, The Last Stand. The final battle was brutal. Both sides pushed to the limit. But humanity had something the Virex didn't understand. Hope. And hope made them unstoppable. Chapter 17, Victory, at a Cost. When the last Virex ship retreated, Earth was barely standing. But it was still standing. Humanity had not knelt. It had not surrendered. It had fought back. And it had won. Chapter 18, A Message to the Stars. Months later, a signal was sent into deep space. A warning. A declaration. A promise. We are humanity. We do not kneel. We do not break. And if you come for us, we will fight.